Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, Barakatam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutations to Ya'akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure until the end. This is the Brother Raya with another video, and I'll be reading from an article on activistpost.com titled, Walgreens, Nestle, Coors, and more use iris tracking cameras to spy on shoppers. And this is going to be another video dealing with the mark of the beast, which is that microchip implant. 2019 has been correctly termed the year of the Charagma, or the year Esau really pushes for this chip, because you've got information coming out daily on applications which are a stepping stone towards the microchip implant, as well as just information on the microchip implant outright. And as you brothers can see, 2019 has already started off with a bang. We had that super blood moon, and then shortly after that, the beginnings of the persecutions of the men of the Lord, with the Hebrew Israelites making it into the mainstream media, but with that black label added unto us, Salakia. Because the powers that be want to weave us into that black identity extremist narrative, so they have justification to come after us down the road by labeling us as black identity terrorists. So brothers, now more than ever, you need to have all 10 toes down in this truth, because you don't want to be taken out so close to the finish line. So let's get into it. You already see stuff like this in stores. I hope you had a happy new year, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Gone are the days when you used to send your daughter to the store and worried that some creepy old man might upskirt her, because now retailers will do what no stalker could ever do: take iris and facial images of your kids while they buy ice cream or soda, a mark in their foreheads. According to a recent article in the Wall Street Journal, Walgreens food and alcohol distributors want to spy on shoppers who purchase items from refrigerated coolers. Walgreens Boots Alliance Incorporated is testing technology that embeds cameras, sensors, and digital screens in the cooler doors in its stores, a new network of smart displays that marketers can use to target ads for specific types of shoppers. That's how they're going to sell it to the people. Look at how much we've streamlined your shopping experience to be personally optimized for you, when in actuality, the powers that be want to have everybody chipped, so they'll be locked down into this beast system. Around 15 large advertisers have signed up to test the Cooler Screen platform, including Nestle SA, Miller Coors LLC, and Conagra Brands Incorporated. Cooler Screens, a company funded by Microsoft, which is owned by Bill Gates, who recently talked about plans for trying to block out the sun, used face detection technology to allegedly only detect a person's age and gender. But as you will see, Microsoft is doing much more than just funding cooler screens. An article in The Atlantic explains that cooler screens analyze people's faces and make inferences about their age and gender, and how much easier and cheaper would it be to just have somebody microchip to where a scanner would automatically pick up all their biometric data. The article goes out of its way to emphasize that Cooler Screens uses their iris scanning cameras to measure and analyze the width of someone's eyes, the distance between their lips and nose, and other micro measurements to estimate a person's gender and age. What these articles fail to mention is how private corporations can use these cameras to spy on people in real time. Cooler Screen's website reveals that retailers can study shoppers' behavior response to real-time promotions. Retail surveillance and customer identification is getting worse, not better. Last year, I warned everyone that retailers were using thermal imaging cameras to secretly spy on shoppers, and Cooler Screens is no different. Cooler Screens' product page boasts that they use iris tracking and thermal imaging to identify shoppers, and the ultimate goal is to have a fully automated shop where people are going to be microchipped, and that's going to be their main way to interact with the shop. And they've already got this technology in China. as we'll see in this video titled Inside the RFID Stickers from a Chinese Cashier-less Store. And China's a wet dream for the elites, because if you look up information like this, you'll see that they're using China as a testing ground to get all the kinks out of these new systems.
I hate durian so much, I don't know why I did this. I'm here in Yiwu today with Colin, a broadcast, who's behind the camera right now. We're checking out some cool markets, and we stumbled across a tutu market, which apparently is an employee-less convenience store, a la what Amazon is doing in the US, but judging how faded this sign is, I think this might predate the Amazon shops. So I wanted to give it a try. I think, let's see, please open the door of the QR code. I think we have to scan this QR code to open the door. Can I borrow your phone? Mine's out of batteries. Okay, so let's see. We scan the QR code. Let's see.
Come on. It should be self-evident at this point that the mark of the beast is going to be that microchip implant. And look at how far along they are in China. As I said earlier, they're testing out all the kinks, and that's why you're seeing all these companies in America start to slowly bring this technology into the US with those iris scanners for those stores.
That's awesome, and it talks. Okay, so now, oh wow, okay, so everything's got what looks like RFID stickers on them, and so I guess we just choose what we want.
And people are becoming more antisocial to where they don't even want to talk to people at the checkout line. So this is going to be a wet dream for a lot of these antisocial people out here.
Oh, you can buy a Budweiser in here. No age restrictions in China. Actually, I kind of think it's beer o'clock. You want a beer?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, okay.
I was gonna be like, yeah, can you give me one?
Yeah, okay. So we'll get 2 Budweisers. Did you want anything else? You wanted some
water for sure, yeah.
Looks like there's an RFID reader here. So I put this stuff here. Oh shit, okay, so it's putting each of these things as I set it down. We have to scan it?
Yeah, so I'll scan it with my wallet. So yeah.
Scan. And then buy?
Yep.
And you can see how they're conditioning people for the microchip implant. They hold their phone in their hand and put it up to the scanner. So it's going to be not a big leap to just have that chip in your hand and put it in front of the scanner, just like this phone.
Let me input password.
Okay, yeah. And the screen now. I'm sure that's saying thank you for your purchase. So yeah, I mean, you could sell anything in here, anything you could put a sticker on. So now, let's see, we go out to the door. Can we get out now? Oh, it automatically opened. That's amazing. That's awesome.
That they may neither buy nor sell save he that had the mark. The only way you're going to be able to get in that store, buy your stuff, and get out is to have that microchip implant. And you can look up videos of people in China who disdain using physical currency. It's all about that QR code. They look down on those that use physical currency as a old-fashioned and not with the times.
So, okay, I want to see what's inside these stickers, because these look pretty cool. So, wow, look at these. Okay, so this looks like it's printed straight onto the sticker, and then maybe just has like a little RFID chip right in the middle there. I'm gonna put these in my wallet, take them back to Shenzhen. I want to look at this under the microscope and see what's really going on here from like a...
And look at how flimsy that is and how easily lost that could get. It would just be easier to get that microchip implant. This little tag couldn't get stolen from you, and if and nobody could steal your money, because if the only way they could do it is to chop your hand off or chop your head off and get that microchip implant, and that's just too much work. As you brothers can see, we're getting closer and closer to that mandatory implementation of the mark of the beast. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, that he being Esau Edom, the so-called white man, chiefly the elites, such as the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Gettys, the DuPonts, what have you, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that mark of the beast microchip implant. And you're seeing how this technology is becoming more prevalent in all countries around the world. Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. As we just saw in that video with that Chinese cashier-less store, you couldn't do anything without those QR codes or that RFID tag. Verse 18, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So brothers, just keep strong and keep pushing this word. We're at the door of our salvation. So with this video, I hope you sincere Akim were edified. As always, I'm going to say a Bible Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Till next time, Shalom.